Before I show you how to do it, I'm just going to tell you a quick story about a student I once taught, and they found it impossible to study because they played sport. This sport meant that they trained on Mondays and on Wednesdays, so that made it impossible for them to study at these times. And they also played this sport on Sunday mornings, which took out a chunk of time here on Sunday as well. In addition to this person had a part-time job, and that job they worked Thursday nights, and they also worked on Saturday. So we'll just block out that Thursday night, and we'll block out the Saturday afternoon in which they were also unable to do any study because they were working. And this person also was living with her mother through the week, but every Friday night would spend the night at her dad's house. And so because she didn't have any books or any things there to study with, Friday night was a no-go. This person was studying their higher school certificate, and they were being told, you need to study 15 hours a week. Consistently studying that many hours a week, she thought was impossible because she looked at this time and said, you're telling me I need to study 15 hours a week, but I really only have Tuesdays and Sundays where there's blocks of time for me to be able to do that. So when I first looked at this, I thought, how am I going to be able to get this person to be able to study in the time which they do have available to them? So we started to count out some actual hours that they had, and we said we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. And I'll just put the rest of those in. And you can see, despite being ultra busy, not having any time to study, when we worked it all out, there are actually 33 available hours each week for this person in which they could do their study. Now, we should note that there might be some other things in here that we need to block out as well. If your family has dinner at the same time every day and you're in a family where it's expected that everyone sits down and eats together, then you need to block out those times and say, I'm not going to be studying then, so I should block out that time. So you might say all through here is blacked out. And if you find it really difficult to study after 9 o'clock, then you need to black out these hours as well. If there's a TV show that you must watch, that you watch every week, and you know that you're really not going to study while it's on, then you might need to block out some more time for TV shows.